Good morning here. Hey, if you're taking a look at this very pretty picture, we're talking about birthstones. Now, here's the deal. I don't want you to get thinking of birthstones as actual stones. Now, most of these are metamorphic rocks. Okay, remember, minerals make up rocks. Metamorphic rocks are those rocks that have gone through a change because of the impressive heat and the heat and pressure that's going on all the time in our Earth. Now, again, I know we've gone through a lot of different terms with rocks, and a lot of it might not be too familiar with you. But these metamorphic rocks are underneath the crust, which is a thin outer layer of the Earth, in the mantle, and the core is so hot that it's literally melting rock, and it melts and gives heat and pressure to some of that rock in the mantle, and it actually can change it, right? Now again, some of these are metamorphic rock, and some of them, like peridot, that we have around here, actually has two different minerals in it. And then it's also found on rock. It is a mineral to another rock. So again, I know it's really confusing, but I was hoping you kind of look at where your birthstone is. They have, each month has a birthstone. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know who actually originally came up with this, but they kind of have some meaning and some different history to it. And now, it's not that makes that everything's going to come true if you wear this birthstone on your month or whatever, but this is kind of just showing you the history of the birthstones. And your assignment is going to be to look at this video, find your month's birthstone, and then color that on the assignment sheet. So let's start with January. January is a garnet. Now, this is a metamorphic rock, right? This changed, had to get dug to get. But again, the meaning of the stone signifies trust and long-lasting friendship. It doesn't mean it's automatically going to happen if you wear it. It's just kind of a little bit of a deeper meaning for it. And again, this looks like, the history of why this was called a garnet is because it means a seed. And it looks like a pomegranate seed, the red color. That's the history of why this was named. Now, a lot of these you might say, oh, these are jewels and these are gems. Well, please understand, yes, but these are also minerals, or made up of a couple different minerals. So these were dug up from rocks. And the reason it can become a jewel or a gem simply means that it is made for jewelry and set in some kind of jewelry. If you're February, it's amethyst. Now that signifies clarity and courage. And believe it or not, in history, only royalty, which means kings and queens, were allowed to wear this in certain countries. Hey, good thing that's not a rule anymore. Here we go to March, aquamarine. My mommy was born in March. I had no idea this was a birthstone, but now I do. This signifies clarity and courage. Clarity just means clearness, right? You can kind of tell why with this stone. It has a beautiful luster, that glassy look, and you can tell how it's going to shine when light goes on it. And again, only royalty was allowed to wear this back in the day. April, diamond, hey! If you were born in April, you know what to ask for your birthday. I'm not going to say you're going to get it. But a diamond is April's birthstone. You can see what it signifies here. Notice, remember, in the Mohs hardest scale, diamond is by far the hardest. And the name comes from Adamas, which in Greek means invincible. There's nothing that can break or crack a diamond besides a diamond itself. Yes, that is how strong they indeed are. In May, we have an emerald. Hey, signifies rebirth, wisdom, love. Okay. This was from the Romans, called this an emerald because it was about the goddess of love, Venus, right? Wonderful, wonderful. June, alexandrite. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these months might have a couple different birthstones. So if you say, hey, maybe you were born in June, you think it's something else, they can have a couple different birthstones per month, depending on what website you're looking at. But look at this, pretty cool. Little mineral here. Signifies love and luck. Ooh, okay, very good. named after Alexander, the liberator of Russia, or he freed Russia. All right, ruby is July. Ooh, red rubies, those are cool. Signifies wisdom, wealth, and love. They would call this the king of gems. Again, a gem is simply a mineral that made and cut for jewelry. That's what a gem is. Hey, August Peridot. There we go. Signifies strength, power, and influence. It said wearing a peridot stone would bring the wearer a wonderful year. September is sapphire. Signifies purity and wisdom. They thought that this would protect you back in the medieval times, in the Dark Ages. October is opal. Signifies faithfulness and confidence. All right, kind of a neat looking mineral there, huh? Neat. November is topaz. Hey, I was born in November. Maybe you are as well. Signifies love and affection. I'll be honest, I had no idea that this was the gemstone for November, but now I do. Very cool. And December is turquoise. Hey, that's a pretty cool stone there. Now, signifies strength, power, and influence. Now, remember, your assignment for the day is go through this and find your month, whatever your birth month is, and you have a sheet of paper with all 12 of the birthstones, and your job is to color your birthstone. You just have to do your month. If you want to do them all, you can, but really just have to do your month and find it in here, and of course, pick the right color that it is. And a diamond, you don't just leave that if you're April. Don't just leave it clear. I mean, maybe put some silver in there or something. But at any rate, guys, that's your assignment. I hope you have a wonderful day and weekend as you praise your Savior.